Side effects of HRT your doctor is not telling you about. And I see that over and over again. And I'm not even surprised anymore, but I'm always, it always amazes me how doctors just always give HRTs to women without ever mentioning the side effects. And when women even ask, they're like, oh, no, it's not a problem. Some of them even say every woman should be on HRT, regardless of what's going on. Like I heard that just recently. A client told me, oh yeah, it was actually a friend, and his wife was telling me, this doctor, like I'm healthy, like I don't have any issues. The doctor said, oh, you should be on HRT. Why do they want you on HRT the whole time? Like, what's going on there? Why do you want to put chemicals in your body? And it is a chemical. Like, if you think, but I take bioidentical hormone, it's still a chemical, it's still a pharmaceutical. Like, I don't know why people don't get this. It's just because it's called bioidentical, it's the same with the thyroid hormones. Just because something is bioidentical doesn't mean it's not a pharmaceutical. It is a pharmaceutical, and it comes with side effects. So, and they just don't talk about it, the doctors. They just don't tell you what's going on and what can actually be the risks of that, especially if you take it long term. And the funny thing is, I mean, it's not really funny, but they give you HRT for symptoms that are not caused by lower progesterone and estrogen. They're not. But they think they are. And they blame, you know what they always like? What they love, actually, the pharmaceutical system. They love to blame everything on you. They love to blame, it's your body attacking you when you have autoimmune conditions. It's your genes that's causing this disease. It's your hormones, and then we need to fix your hormones with more pharmaceuticals to get you better. It's always you, it's in your head. That's my favorite, like, you make this up, it's in your head, your blood work looks fine. It's always you. You're always the problem, it's never them. They never mess anything up. And they don't poison anybody, of course. So it's always you, and they say it's your hormones. Meanwhile, do you know that like 150 years ago, menopause symptoms didn't even exist? Like hot flashes didn't exist. The other symptoms that night sweats, dryness, brain fog, mood instability, like all of that stuff where they prescribe low libido, where they prescribe these kind of things for especially women, but I'm not only talking about women, but mainly women in menopause, is these symptoms didn't even exist to that time. You know what happened when women went through menopause 100 years ago, 115 years ago? They felt better. That's the norm, that's normal. You should feel better. Because when you go through your period, through your menstruation, 80% of your immune system is going into your reproductive system, leaving 20% for the rest of your body. So you go through that shift once a month because of of course, the estrogen and progesterone is involved in there because of your cycle. And because of your cycle, you go through that immune system drop, which is making you more vulnerable for chronic health issues, because you have that immune system drop. And if you get into menopause, you don't have that anymore, and they blame the progesterone, the low progesterone and estrogen on you getting these symptoms. But it's just it's a normal progress how God or the universe or whatever you want to believe in, whoever created us, and let's just use the word God, okay? Do you think God designed you faulty? Do you think God designed you in a way that, when, I don't know, let's say Sophie. When Sophie is going through menopause, she's going to suffer from hot flashes. I put that into the DNA. No, it's not like this. You're not supposed to suffer any time of your life. You're not supposed to gain weight in menopause. You're not supposed to lose hair. You're not supposed to have low libido. It's not because menopause. It's of other problems. We can go through that. I can explain you exactly what's the cause of each of these things and why HRT is not helping you. And then I'm also going to talk about the real side effects of HRT that your doctor is not telling you about. So, first of all, your body is not designed to get any chronic health issues ever. And you know why? Because these symptoms didn't even exist 100, 200 years ago. So that's the first thing. The second one is, the symptoms are not because of hormones. Let's go through them, the main ones, okay? The classic ones is the hot flashes and night sweats. I just have them here. That's a liver problem. It has nothing to do with hormones. Zero. It's a liver problem. When your liver, and the time where women get into menopause is the time where most women start to get a very sluggish, overburdened liver. And hot flashes are a liver problem. When a liver is getting overheated, when the liver has too many toxins, too many poisons, too many viruses in there, too many heavy metals, pesticides, the liver has to work harder. And when it works harder, it produces more heat. And it tries to expel that heat, and that's where you get the hot flash. That's where you get the night sweats. Then we have vaginal dryness. That's an adrenal problem. Low libido. That's an adrenal problem. Hormone imbalances in general. That's an adrenal problem. What else do we have sometimes? Mood instability and brain fog. That's metals in the brain and Epstein-Barr virus neurotoxins in the brain. See how none of these symptoms, bone loss. Bone loss is too much acidity in the body. It's not hormones. It's not enough bioavailable calcium and good silica. That is actually the most important mineral for your bones. And hopefully not any toxic, like when it's totally up to you, but if you consume dairy, that's toxic calcium that leads to more bone loss. What else are the typical symptoms they also have? These are like the main ones, for example. Most women get these. They get HRT, BHRT, whatever prescribed for these symptoms. But they're not even caused by the hormones. It's ridiculous what they're doing out there. And the reason why some people feel better, or let's say some women feel better on HRT, is not because of the hormones that you get from it. It is because it acts like a steroid. And steroids suppress symptoms. It's how most medication works, actually. Meanwhile, you overburden your liver even more because you put more chemicals in your body. And if you put more chemicals into your body, you get more side effects. And you don't fix the root cause, which is mainly toxins in your liver, viruses and bacteria in your liver, and weakened adrenals. That's why women lose their hair, for example. They don't tell you, oh, stop caffeine because it's bad for your adrenals. They tell you, take more chemicals, put more chemicals in your body. Side effects? No, there are no side effects. Let's go through the side effects. It's just ridiculous. Okay. We have some side effects where they say like these are like more common side effects. Breast tenderness or pain, vaginal bleeding and spotting, fluid retention and bloating, headaches or migraines, mood changes, digestive issues, skin irritations. Digestive issues such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, abdominal pain, mood changes including depression and anxiety. Do you like having these? Do you want to expose your body to the risk of having these symptoms? I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense. But doctors are brainwashed. And because the doctors are brainwashed, they brainwash their patients. And then the brainwashed patients just do whatever the doctors say because they just think they have everything right and they know what's going on and it fixes anything. It fixes nothing. And the amount of people that are on HRT nowadays is just absolutely ridiculous. It's insane, including men. They're all on testosterone. And I need to use my words wisely. And how do you say that even without using the F word? And they just completely destroy their bodies with it. Everybody is on steroids basically. Everybody is on things that they put in their body that increase adrenaline. And you know what's happening was when you are on HRT, what's happening is that you run on more adrenaline because it's a steroid which is weakening your adrenals even more. It's like any other medication. Doesn't fix the root cause, may improve the symptoms, makes you more sick. And the symptoms that I just explained, the side effects, these are not even the most severe one. Serious risks. Because some of the doctors also tell you, oh, you can have it for the rest of your life. It's not a problem. Just stay on your HRT. Oh, no. Oh, there's not so much going on. Serious risks. Blood clots. Nice. Great one. Everybody wants to have some blood clots. Strokes. Who doesn't want to have a stroke? Breast cancer. Amazing. We love a good breast cancer. It's just... I feel sorry for all the women that are taking this and then years later they end up with it. They have a higher risk of breast cancer, then they get it, and then nobody was even telling them that the HRT could contribute to that. Heart disease. You know, why do you want to be on something like this that is causing that can contribute to more blood clots, more strokes, more cancer, and more heart disease? And why is nobody telling you it? You know, if the world would be a nettle leaf instead of HRT, we would be in a completely different place. Women would actually have an herb or take an herb as a tea, for example, just that balances out their hormones naturally. And the funny thing is, but it helps with the adrenals, so it can help from some of the symptoms, like low libido is an adrenal problem, the vaginal dryness, like the energy crashes, the hair loss. Nettle helps with that, without side effects. But it's coming from nature, and nobody can make money off of nature, which is the sad part. But unless some tea and supplement companies, but you know, all power to them because they do good work. But the real deal when it comes to these symptoms, whether that's hot flashes, night sweats, hair loss, mood swings, all of that. The real deal is fixing your liver and fixing your adrenals. The real deal is not taking another pill. And you may think, oh, but he's a young dude, like how is he even allowed to talk about that? He's not even a woman. Do you even know how many women I work with that are in their 40s and their 50s, that heal 30 symptoms, that I get off of HRT on a regular basis? Because they have side effects and they don't get better, and then they get off of that and then they get better and they improve their life and they change their life. Like, I have every reason to be able to talk about that because I help women on a day-to-day basis with these kind of symptoms. And I have the results over and over and over and over again compared to other people or other doctors. They just prescribe you a pill and they're happy when you suppress your symptoms and down the road you end up with one of these serious side effects. That's the difference. You can decide what kind of road you want to go, but if you want to really work on your body naturally, weight gain is another funny one. I just read something about where they say another blame on menopause, where they say, because I was checking out the side effects for HRT, they said, yeah, there's no evidence that HRT is causing weight gain. And then next sentence is, and typically in menopause, women gain weight anyways. What should I do? What should I say about this? It's just getting absolutely ridiculous. You're not supposed to gain weight ever in your life. Never. It's a liver problem when you gain weight. It's mental. It's insanity what's going out there. Always the blame on you. You're the bad person. It's your hormones. Oh, it's your menopause. It's always you. You can fix it. If you want to help with that, if you really want to go to natural route, if you want to go the natural route, then all that you need to do is you go to my website. It's www.theobergmann.com. The link is in the description under that video. And you can book your free discovery call there. It's especially for professionals and business owners. So if you're if you have a busy life and you wanna take care of your health naturally, and you want to sustain your life, and you want to perform, and you want to take care of everybody, and you want to provide, and you want to make sure that everything runs, you want to take care of the family, the kids, and you want to work out, and you want to be happy, and you want to socialize, and you want to have enough energy for all the things you want to do, then make sure to book that call. Because in that call, you book a time, we will call you 10 to 15 minutes, or sometimes 20, 30 minutes, to figure out, first of all, if and how I can help you. And if so, we would move on to a strategy call, which is like a 60 to 90 minute consultation with me personally, in a one-on-one call on Zoom, where I would show you a strategy on how you can achieve your health goals. I would check out your whole health history, give you the root causes, tell you exactly what we need to do, tell you exactly what you need to do in order to implement the things. And I would highly recommend you doing that, because if you don't really, like, you can be on HRT, like, it's totally up to you. And but if you want to have the risk of these side effects, that's totally up to you. Go ahead, do that. If you want to go the natural way, book a call right now, because because it can change your life. And I have all the rights to say this, because I did this 100 times before. So actually more than 100 times. So make sure to book that call and reach out. The call is free. The strategy call with me is also for free. So check it out. And there's always a chance to get better. Like, don't lose hope. There's always a chance to get better. There's never a time where your body is not on your side. And there's never a time where your body is not fighting for you. So I hope this was helpful for you. I hope you learned a little bit about what HRTs are actually doing for you. And this includes actually the bioidentical hormones. It doesn't matter if it's the regular HRT or BHRT. So I hope you learned a little bit about it. You learned about the risks. You're not so blind anymore about it. And I hope we're going to talk soon. Bye-bye.